Good morning. Today I am drinking a Monster energy drink, no sugar, out of my Tupaca sleeve. Keeps it nice and keeps the cold off my hands. And I just read a pitch deck from my friend Meg. She has asked me to help her with some screenwriting stuff. So we're going to talk later today. I'm going to advise her, I guess, on how to approach writing the screenplay for this film that she has. Based on the pitch deck, I'm pretty excited about the film. Pitch deck is good. It's clear. It knows what the film is and what the film wants to be. The characters are fleshed out. She seems to have a really good grasp on what's going on here. So we will see what her questions are in a Zoom meeting today and see if I can't help her and guide her in the right direction. Also later tonight, we'll be going to Pitch and Pour at Cabin Boys Brewery, where I think I've talked about it on the channel before, where a bunch of people can get together in the film community. And it's like a big networking event where everyone networks in the round. You walk into the center of the room and you say, hey, my name is Tyler. I'm producing a film and I need this. And then anyone in the room who can help you with that, then they'll approach you after that moment of the day is, or the moment of the night is done, and you can talk to them. The idea is to kind of eliminate the conversations that you have with people that aren't the people you're looking for at networking events. Sometimes you'll walk up to someone and say, hey, how's it going? And they might be a nice person and it might be a nice conversation, but you're there looking for a director and you end up having a conversation with an editor. And while you might need an editor at some point, right now you need to talk to a director. And that's what you might be looking for. So that's kind of the idea. Maybe you're looking for props and you need a prop master and you have everything else, but for some reason you get stuck talking to a screenwriter and that screenwriter's talking your ear off about their screenplay and you're like, oh, I just really need to find a prop master somewhere in this room today. And then the event goes by and you don't find your prop master. So the idea is networking in the round, get up there, tell everybody what you need, and it helps get your message out there more. It helps talk about your film to a wider audience. Everyone gets to hear about your film, not just a few people that you got into a conversation with. So we're going to be hitting up that later. I know some friends who are going to be there. We're going to meet up. I have a friend who has some DVDs for me for the booth that I'm going to buy from her. And another friend who's giving me a ring light for another friend so she can make better content. It's called networking, and sorry about that, I almost died. Thanks, Tupaca. But yeah, it's gonna be a great filmmaking type of day. Let's make some egg tacos, some egg tacos. We want those egg tacos, some egg tacos, we want those egg tacos, those egg tacos, we want those egg tacos, those egg tacos, oh, whoa. I think we all can agree that the caffeine from a Monster energy drink hits me a lot harder than a cup of coffee. I really need to mow. We have a lot of acreage and it takes a long time. So I'm gonna get out there and mow. And you don't have to watch all that, but I'm just letting you know. That's what I'm doing. That's the bridge of the gap that I'm doing today between now and like 3:30 when I have my script talk and this evening when we have pitch and pour. Mowing. Sorry for the jump scare. This is just what I wear when I mow. I got this nice hat and these JBLs so I can listen to my podcasts. Script notes. If you don't listen to script notes, you should. If you're a screenwriter, get on script notes. It's so helpful. Round one, done. So we're gonna go check on the pups. Probably get a little bite to eat because I am hungry. The primary goal of this whole channel is just to get sponsored by Taylor Farms so I can get these mini salads on a regular basis. all the time just shipped to my house because they're amazing. And yeah, so Taylor Farms, if you're hearing this, if you're listening to this, hit me up. Let's talk. All right, so the rain came. It's raining. So no more mowing today. So we're gonna head into town, check on the booth, drop some stuff off at the booth, and maybe hit a Goodwill. That sounds like a good way to spend a rainy day.
And it's essays about the psychology of writing. And that was helpful because it made me feel better. Mm-hmm. And these books aren't going to make you a good writer, but that book will make you feel better. And writing stinks, so yeah.
Hop a little voiceover here to take you on a tour through my booth. This is ultra rad stuff. We have ultra rad stuff from the top to the bottom to the left to the right. Power Rangers, Yoshi, not magic cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We have a magazine about manga. We have a Frozen pop figure. We have a Westworld action figure. Skylanders galore. Look at all those Skylanders. That's a Nerf gun, by the way, at the bottom. There's video games from Wii to Xbox One to Nintendo DS, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3. We even have a PC game or two. There's some kids VHS, Toy Story, Blank Check. That's a classic. We also have Garth Brooks on CD. We talked about that. We have other sorts of CDs from the 90s and early 2000s. We also have Blu-rays and DVDs. These DVDs are great DVDs. Look at Moneyball. You should check out Moneyball. Someone come by Moneyball. These mugs are fantastic. Look at that Iron Man mug. I love that Iron Man mug. I might go take it and you can't have it. You understand? I might get it before you can. That vintage Barbie carrying case is beautiful. The colors are pristine. Ultra rad stuff, 1922. Come check us out if you know what to do. Found this rad booth of a bunch of old photography stuff. We got this huge enlarger. And it looks like another enlarger. And they're not bad priced. I mean, $50. I mean, I wonder if it works. But it's just one of those things that, like, if you have the space and I could tool with it and I could mess with it, that would be the kind of stuff that I would want to bring home and see what I could do with it. I mean, I don't use film, but I definitely would if I had this kind of stuff. Why sell it? Come on, guy. Okay, the booth looked fine and got some stuff stocked in it. And we are gonna head over to that Goodwill and see what they've got today. Okay, we got some good titles in there. Blu-rays, but they increased the price of their Blu-rays to $2 a Blu-ray. So there was a lot more in there I would have gotten, but at $2 a Blu-ray, I just wasn't ready to splurge that much. But I did get some good stuff, and I'll show you later in the video. Okay, so let's go through that Goodwill haul. So first off, I was able to pick up Thor, The Dark World. That goes into my Marvel MCU Blu-ray collection. Also for the collection, I got Captain America, The First Avengers, the 3D edition. I don't have a 3D player or a 3D TV, but it's still a cool pickup to get. Then as far as the Blu-rays are concerned, I got 50 Shades Freed, the unrated edition. All right. Also 50 Shades Darker, another unrated edition. So come on by the booth. I got the smut. Speaking of smut, I also have The Secret Life of Pets on Blu-ray. Ghost in the Shell with Scarlett Johansson. I know people don't really necessarily like this film, but I figured it might be a good booth find. I don't know. You might want to pick that one up at the booth. It's shiny. Another shiny movie, La La Land. This one is sealed. It's got the seals all over it. No one's ever opened it. No one's ever watched it. It could be yours today, brand new. Then we got Captain Underpants, the Hero Edition. We got Frozen on Blu-ray. Then on DVD, Miss Doubtfire. This one might stay in my collection. I'm going to be honest with you. It's the Behind the Seams edition. Behind the Seams. So, whoo! That's my Miss Doubtfire. That's all I got is whoo! And then rounding us out, we got Robin Hood, Men in Tights. That was a pretty good haul today. There was somebody else that was like lurking over me, looking at the other DVDs and trying to find good titles. I think they were looking for their own personal collection, but they were getting a lot. They were pulling down the DVDs. And it was frustrating to see that they, within a week, they updated the prices of Blu-rays from $1 to $2. I understand Blu-rays are a higher dollar item than a DVD. I charge more for Blu-rays than I do for DVDs, so I figured it was okay, but it deterred me from buying all the Blu-ray. There were several other Blu-rays there. There were like Ender's Game and some other things like that, that I just didn't pick up because the price just didn't seem like something I could turn around and sell. These ones were the only ones that seemed like titles that someone might pick up from the booth. So, on to the next adventure, which is next you'll be hearing me talk about talking to my friend about her script. Yo! Okey doke. So, my chat with my friend got cut short. She was at work and she had to do work. She's a costume designer. So costume emergency came up and she must do that. We are now on our way to Pitch and Pour to hear what people are looking for. What do people need in the production world of Tulsa, Oklahoma? I'll take you along.
Oh, hi.
Tanya's yelling at me to get everyone's attention to get upstairs. So the good news is I picked the loosest.
Okay, so they're wanting to start putting together the haunted house tour at the Go Theater in Broken Arrow. That's GEAUX.
So anyways, we're shopping around the screenplay to some film festivals and it's picking up a lot of wins.
Well, we are going to be making a feature-length adaptation of Dante's Inferno. Wow. Kind of in the style of like Robert Eggers or, Unchained or Zack Snyder.
I think it's a $50 entry fee, but there's a 3-minute, a 2-minute, and a 1-minute. Every single category has a cash prize, which actually makes the entry fee worth it.
Okay, I made both my handoffs, got some DVDs, got ring light, felt like 2 drug deals. It's not like I've ever done a drug deal. I haven't. But people are pitching their stuff and it's fun!
Carl Ronan is not here right now, but we did start Twisted Stash Entertainment. We are a local stunt fight choreography team. We made a few shorts together. We've been involved in some local projects here with some of y'all. So if you need some advice, pads, or want to know what it's like to throw down, talk to me.
Great night at Cabin Boys Brewery with Pitch and Pour, and yeah, somebody gave me a script to read so I can read. It's their first one. I'm really excited for them. I'm really excited to read what they did and give them the notes that they asked me to give them. And somebody else might want me in their film. That's what these events are about. They're about bringing people together. And tonight was a successful night, as they tend to be at Pitch and Pour. Now I'm back home. Had some food in my belly. Had my pill. Oh man, I had my pill. Hanging out with the dogs and getting ready for bed for the next day. Until next time, guys. Bye.